All right, Darren Harrigan here on behalf of the NCAA here at the NCAA's Division III Baseball Championships from Cedar Rapids, Iowa, joined by the Salisbury University Seagulls. Salisbury with a decisive 11-1 win in their opening game of the 2021 NCAA Division III Baseball Championships, joined by Sky Rahill, Coach Troy Brohawn, and Jackson Balzan. Thank you three for joining us. And why don't we just get an opening statement from Coach Brohawn?
I'm just really proud of the guys. We talk about setting a tone on the bump early, especially when we're home team. And I thought Jackson went out and set the tone immediately. And then we come in on our home half and get some runners in scoring position. And Sky has a big hit to take a little air out of them, to be honest, and then insert it into us. And then we just continue to tack on. And that's our style of baseball, aggressive on the base paths, execute, and then somebody comes up with a alpha AB with the runner scoring position. And I can't say enough about what the guys did today.
Okay, so we'll open it up to media. First, let's go with Jim Dixon from D3 Baseball.
We should start with Pat Coleman.
Sounds good to me. Pat, go ahead.
Thanks, Jim. Appreciate it. Sky, talk a little bit about setting the tone at the plate, and also a little bit about, what was the pitch that you saw on that home run in the first inning and that sort of thing.
Fastball, kind of belt high, and I just took advantage. All of our guys are aggressive in the box, and we're going to get our hacks in, and it was just a right pitch in the right spot.
So Coach talks about, obviously Jackson does a good job in the top of the first, and you guys come up and put the big spot in the bottom of the half. What were you thinking, like, when you got up there in that situation, with, guys already having some success, a couple of guys in the base paths, that sort of thing for you?
Just take advantage. We know, we're going to get a good start out of Jackson. So if we can get a lead to work with, especially early on in the game, we're going to suffocate teams. So I guess it helps to have the pressure off, to know we have a guy like Jackson. If we don't score there, he's still going to fill it up for 9 innings and give us a chance.
And Jackson, I'm going to kind of throw the same sort of thing to you, right? They come out in the bottom half of the first and put a big crooked number on the board, and then you come back out and you're kind of cruising there for a little while. What's that feel like?
It feels good. We always say shut down innings here. And so, to have a couple of those in a row, really just, you can feel it takes the life out of them. And then it's just all us from there.
There's an inning, and I think it is, I'm going to go back to my box score, and it's a little slow to load for me here, but I think it's maybe the third inning or something like that. Indeed, yeah. It's an infield grounder. It's a kind of a weak grounder and a pop-up, really quick inning after your guys had scored that one run in the second to make it 5-0. That's the sort of thing you're talking about?
Yes. So, shut down innings when we score, and then we come right back on defense and put up a 0, and you can feel it takes them away.
What was working for you today, pitch-wise?
I was fastball curveball today, and both of them were working. I was dominating the inner half with the fastball, and then curveball would just break down, swing over top of it.
Coach, can I have you talk about a little bit more about Jackson's performance tonight?
Yeah, coming into the season, we penciled him in as our number one, and he'll be the first one to admit that he had a little inconsistent start. But we talk about here shutdown innings, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. He didn't pitch in a conference tournament, had some great bullpens to get his confidence back up and work on a few things with Coach Heenan. And then, we got to the regional, to the third game, and he earned that right to pitch in the undefeated game. And, it just snowballed from there. Taking a look at Cortland, we play those guys every single year. We've had some great games. We've won some, we've lost some. I think we've even tied. So we've really had some great ball games. And, the only thing that I saw from the stat part of it was that they struggled a little bit with left-handers. We came here to win. And it wasn't about, Clayton Dwyer being a second-team All-American and he's going to start game one. We went with the guy that had the hot hand right now that we thought gave us the best chance to win game number one, and we're going to do the same thing tomorrow.
Sky, 3 hits for you, 2 hits for Castor, 2 hits for what that home run for McAuliffe was pretty cool. Just tell us a little bit about, what it feels like when stuff is just working all up and down the lineup.
It feels great. Whole lineup's really good. The chemistry is really good. And, we pour into each other really well. And we're going to be tough 1 through 9, no matter what. And Coach Brohawn always says, trust the next guy. So, that, the pressure isn't always on you. The next guy is going to pick you up. So, 1 through 9 for the rest of this tournament, we should be a tough team.
I'll yield the floor if Jim wants to ask any questions. Thanks, guys. I appreciate it.
Just one question, Coach. Talk about how important it is for Jackson to go deep into the game.
Oh, it's huge, especially here where you're going to play 5-6 games in 5-6 days. To really not use the bullpen. We got a couple guys up there in the 8th, but they didn't waste any bullets. But to keep everybody healthy and full steam ahead here tomorrow with everybody available is definitely an advantage in our book.
I'm done.
Alrighty, so that'll wrap things up here. Salisbury wins in what was a very accurate nightcap, 11-1. The Seagulls take it home, and they will actually be playing now today, Saturday, June 5th at 7:45 p.m. They will have the night game once again, Wheaton against Salisbury, the 2 winners from that pool. So thank you to you 3, Sky, Coach, and Jackson, and best of luck to the Gulls the rest of the way.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. You guys want to take that to keep them?